Have you ever stopped to think about who the real heroes are? We often look to the big screen, to celebrities, or historical figures. But what if I told you that heroes are walking among us every single day? They don't wear capes or have superpowers. They're our neighbors, our teachers, our friends. They're ordinary people, driven by an extraordinary sense of purpose, quietly shaping our world for the better. Today, we are going to meet a few of them. These are the stories of the unsung heroes who make our community shine. Take a walk with me to a small, vibrant patch of green tucked between city buildings. This is Maria's garden. At 78 years young, Maria has single-handedly transformed this once-neglected lot into a flourishing oasis. Every morning, just as the sun begins to warm the streets, you'll find her here, tending to her plants with a gentle, knowing touch. This isn't just about growing vegetables, it's about cultivating community. She knows every plant by name, every weed that dares to sprout, and more importantly, every neighbor who stops by. This one needs a little more sun, she'll say, handing a bright red tomato to a young mother with a toddler in tow. To the college student living next door, she offers a bundle of fresh basil, along with her secret pesto recipe. Maria's garden is more than a source of fresh produce. It's the heart of the neighborhood. It's a place where conversations start, friendships blossom, and the simple act of sharing a harvest brings people together. She doesn't see herself as a hero. She'll tell you she's just a woman who loves to get her hands in the soil. But to everyone here, she's the one who brought life back to this corner of the city, proving that a little bit of care can grow into something truly beautiful. She's the reason kids know where their food comes from, the reason neighbors who were once strangers now share recipes over the garden fence. Maria planted seeds of kindness, and an entire community bloomed. Now, let's step inside the bustling, colorful walls of an inner-city school. The bell has just rung, and the hallways are a chaotic river of energy. In classroom 3B, amidst the chatter and excitement, you'll find Mr. Evans. He's young, his energy is infectious, and his classroom is anything but ordinary. In a school where resources are stretched thin, Alex has become a master of innovation. Forget boring lectures and dusty textbooks. Today, he's teaching history by having his students create a live-action timeline across the classroom floor. Yesterday, they learned about physics by building catapults out of rubber bands and plastic spoons. He spends his own evenings searching for free online resources, creating hands-on projects from recycled materials, and finding new ways to connect with each and every student. He knows that for some of these kids, his classroom is the safest, most encouraging place they'll be all day. He sees the future doctor in the quiet girl who loves science experiments. He sees the future artist in the boy who doodles in his notebook. He's not just teaching subjects, he's teaching resilience, creativity, and self-worth. He fights for them, celebrates their smallest victories, and shows them that their dreams are valid and within reach. When you ask him why he does it, he'll just smile and say he has the best job in the world. For these kids, he's more than a teacher. He's a champion, a mentor, and a beacon of hope, lighting up their path to a brighter future. Suddenly, a pager beeps. For most of us, it's an unfamiliar sound. But for Sarah, it's a call to action. By day, she's a graphic designer, sitting at a desk, creating logos and websites. But when that pager goes off, she transforms. Sarah is a volunteer firefighter. She drops everything, her work, her dinner, her sleep, to rush towards danger when everyone else is running away. Today, it's a training drill. We watch as she hoists heavy equipment, navigates a smoke-filled building, and practices life-saving techniques with her team. The training is intense, physically and mentally grueling. It has to be. They are a tight-knit family, bound by a shared commitment to protect their community. They trust each other with their lives. Later, the Rail call comes. A car accident on a busy highway. Without hesitation, Sarah and her crew are on the scene, providing medical aid, securing the area, and bringing calm to a chaotic situation. She doesn't do it for the glory or the recognition. In fact, most people in her town have no idea that the friendly designer they know is also one of the brave souls who answers the call in their darkest hour. She does it because she believes that when a neighbor needs help, you show up. It's that simple and that profound. Her courage isn't about the absence of fear, it's about acting in spite of it, driven by a deep-seated desire to serve and protect. Maria in her garden, nurturing life from the soil. Alex in his classroom, nurturing the minds of the next generation. Sarah, rushing to an emergency, nurturing the safety of her community. They are not characters from a storybook. They are real people, living among us. Their heroism isn't found in a single grand gesture, but in the countless small, consistent acts of kindness, courage, and dedication. They remind us that we all have the power to make a difference. You don't need a cape to be a hero. You just need a heart that's willing to care, hands that are willing to help, and the belief that your actions, no matter how small they may seem, can create ripples of change that touch countless lives. These are the heroes next door, and their stories are a powerful reminder that the most extraordinary things are often done by ordinary people. Thank you so much for watching and for joining us on this journey. If you were inspired by these stories, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more content that celebrates the good in the world. And in the comments below, we'd love for you to share a story about an unsung hero in your own life. Let's fill the world with their stories. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.